This is Ben Davison. Subscribe to Stephen Icon.
Now, we all know that Tyson Fury is somewhat of an extrovert at the best of times. He knows how to sell himself, how to sell an event, a fight, and of course a product. And Tyson Fury historically has always done certain things. And I've always said that he reminisces a character from WWE with the way that he carries on, his antics and things like that, okay? And he's very, very comfortable on the microphone, and he's very good at getting in somebody's face, saying certain things, even though you can sometimes get that he didn't really mean it. And Tyson Fury has always been very, very good at it. And as much as I always thought that he was somewhat of a WWE-esque kind of character, I never really thought that I'd see him in the WWE. Okay, I didn't really believe that he was that over in America, but clearly he quite is, because last Friday he did the whole SmackDown thing when he's in the crowd and that Braun Strowman threw Dolph Ziggler on him, and kind of things kicked off a little bit there. Of course, this is all scripted, we know, and we heard that Tyson Fury was going to be making an appearance on Raw. Is it still called Monday Night Raw? Anyway, so last night, Monday, in America there, Tyson Fury, he went to the ring with Jerry the King Lawler, and he said that he's there and he wants an apology from Braun Strowman. Of course, the music comes on, predictably, Braun Strowman comes out, these guys exchange some kind of words, and Tyson Fury saying how the security kicked him out of SmackDown last time out, and had they not have done it, he would have knocked out Strowman. Strowman then responded with, "That wouldn't have happened. I'd have hit you to the canvas and you wouldn't have got up with no down slow count like you had with Deontay Wilder." Bit of a low shot. But Tyson Fury responded to Strowman with, "Well, at least I've been World Heavyweight Champion. How many world titles have you won?" Now, I don't quite know what that means. I'm presuming Braun Strowman's never been champion in the WWE. I'm presuming. So things kind of like went off kind of from there. These guys got in each other's face. Tyson Fury pushed him. I do feel that Braun Strowman could have sold the push a little bit more than what he did, but it is what it is. But Braun Strowman, when he went back against the ropes, he come forward and he charged at Tyson Fury, picked him up, and I thought, oh no, he's going to body slam him or jump in mid-air and land on top of Tyson Fury, do something like that. Now, Tyson Fury, listen, he's a boxer. His style is hit and not get hit. Okay, very, very skillful in the ring. But when it comes to brawling and wrestling, I don't know if Tyson Fury has the body frame to be able to take that kind of punishment, should we say. We know it's play acting and it's all scripted and all that kind of thing. But Tyson Fury hasn't been training as a wrestler year after year. He's been training to hit and not get hit. So when he gets picked up, I'm thinking, oh no, we can end up seeing some kind of broken bone here from Tyson Fury or something like that if he lands funny. Because in wrestling, there are certain ways to land so it looks good, but you don't really feel it as much. Okay, that's how they sell it. But Tyson Fury isn't going to know that too much. He isn't going to have had to practice this time and time again. But luckily enough for Tyson Fury, Braun Strowman just ran him straight into the turnbuckle. These guys started grabbing and pulling at each other. Loads of the people working, the staff at WWE all jumped in, separated them all. And we've seen it time and time again. I mean, when I used to watch WWE, we've seen this kind of script happen time and time again, where we knew that one of them was going to break away and then jump on top of the crowd, try to get at the other guy, and then it'll flip it. So the other guy then runs and jumps on top of the other one, all that kind of thing. So we kind of knew that was going to happen, and that's exactly what happened. And Tyson Fury sold very, very well. He looked comfortable in the ring. He looked really, really good. He looked like he was almost home. Okay, he really did. And this kind of continued for a good 3 or 4 minutes. Then it kind of ended. And apparently these guys then met again after the live air finished. And again, I'll put a link to that one as well in the description box, where these guys literally do pretty much go at it. Of course, they were having, rather than the staff of the WWE, they're having the wrestlers keep them apart. But that didn't go on for too long. Braun Strowman, he left the ring and the arena, and then all the superstars, the wrestlers, started leaving the ring. Tyson Fury, he's left alone with some guy who's there to be helping Tyson Fury. I think they called him, was it Cesaro or something like that? Anyway, Tyson Fury just sucker punched him And as he's staggering, he sucker punched him again, and this guy went down onto the ground. Of course, Tyson Fury is topless, and he looked good. He really sold the punch. He really did. He looked pretty good. So what's going to happen going forward? I don't know, because this kind of thing does happen where they get special guests in from time to time, or they have done in years gone by, where they get guests in. These kind of things happen, and then it kind of like comes of nothing. Sometimes it comes of something, like a Hugh Jackman, for example, or a Mike Tyson become like a referee. Muhammad Ali was in there, of course, as well, and Mr. T, and all these kind of things in the years gone by. Floyd Mayweather, of course, actually had fights in there. So maybe Tyson Fury can have a fight with Braun Strowman, as there is plenty of time between now and February 22nd, when he is allegedly meant to be taking on Deontay Wilder in a rematch. All things going well with Tyson Fury's cut above his right eye. So I suppose from a fitness kind of perspective, there's no real harm in Tyson Fury at least giving it a go in the WWE, having this one match with a Braun Strowman or whoever, maybe a tag team or something like that. Because he isn't really going to get too hurt, you wouldn't have thought. I think the wrestlers are experienced enough to maybe throw Tyson around from time to time so Tyson doesn't get too hurt, and he should come out of it okay. But there's always a risk that he lands funny, you twist a knee or an ankle or whatever it could be. So there's always going to be a risk. But I wouldn't be surprised to see Tyson Fury having a fight at some next pay-per-view event on WWE. And the whole purpose of this is to build the profile, build the name of Tyson Fury. A lot of the people who watch WWE, I'm presuming most of them are kids, may go, okay, who's this Tyson Fury guy? And then start watching some of his past fights and reading up about him, and hopefully getting into boxing as well. But I suppose the whole aim of it is to build Tyson Fury's profile, so when he does fight Wilder, it's going to become a pretty big event. Because Wilder just doesn't sell at all in his own country of America. Tyson Fury doesn't really sell in America either. These two together, they do kind of sell, but not great. Not great. But Tyson Fury being on a WWE show, SmackDown and now Raw, that's going to help their fight no end. So yet again, it's left to Tyson Fury to build the profile of these guys. But either way, listen, I think Tyson Fury done very well. He sold himself pretty good. He handled himself pretty good as well. He looked like a WWE wrestler. That's what he looked like. He really did. But of course, you can see how much in shape that he is now. Because when you look at, say, the likes of Braun Strowman, who's not that much shorter than Tyson, but he's wide. He's proper wide. There's muscles upon muscles inside there, obviously with a bit of fat in that as well. And of course, a lot of the other wrestlers as well. Some of them, well, most of them are probably shorter than Tyson Fury, but they're a bit wider. Tyson Fury's tall, and compared to them, he looks skinny, even though we know he's not skinny. So imagine how Wilder would look. He look like a damn stick man compared to these guys. Maybe Deontay Wilder is going to come in to the WWE at some point as well to sell himself across. Maybe, no idea, to help build that fight. As it is shown on Fox Sports, I believe, in America. Over here in the UK, it's on Sky Sports. But you know what? I think Tyson, he done very, very well. I think Tyson is, I mean, if things don't work out in boxing, he's going to have a pretty good career in WWE if he can get with the moves. I mean, is he too old now to convert from boxing into wrestling? I don't know. Because it's not like a Floyd Mayweather where he can get down on the mat and start jumping around and moving fast and whatever. Tyson's very, very tall. He's very awkward. Okay, he looks kind of strange at times with some of the things that he does, and quite how he does it, I have no idea, some of them. But is he a wrestler? Can he take a suplex? Can he take a body slam? Of course, he can take the fake punches, and he can take the fake stomping on the back of the head when he's on the floor, and a chair shot and these kind of things. But it's the physical ones where he's going to be flipped up off his feet, and if he lands funny, we've even seen professional wrestlers break their necks and all kinds of things happen. So anyway, we'll have to watch this space as to what happens. Will Tyson Fury end up having a fight, or is he now done with the WWE? He had like this little bit of a rumble. He made his presence known. Of course, the commentators were talking about him as the lineal heavyweight champion. In other words, the heavyweight champion in boxing. And the crowd, listen, the crowd was shouting, "This is awesome, this is awesome, this is awesome," as well. So Tyson quite clearly come across very, very well for a very, very passionate World Wrestling Entertainment now, once upon a time Federation crowd. So anyway, you drop your thoughts below about it. I'll put 2 clips in the description box for you guys so you can go see the whole bit at the beginning of Monday Night Raw, and of course the bit when the camera stopped rolling. Anyway, drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.